Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. We're going to go ahead and catch a vibe, be a vibe, rebuke a vibe. Remember, these are general intuitive messages. Take what resonate, leave the rest for somebody else. Okay? So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Okay, so the download that I got is that somebody definitely was like basically like banking on your failure. Okay? Somebody like wanted you to fail. Somebody like if something recently like went wrong for you, or maybe you wasn't type like successful at something, or you could be going through a hard time right now, like somebody, you got somebody around you that's like happy about that. And I know that sounds fucked up because it is definitely fucked up. But I am picking up on that energy. Okay, with the triumph and the homeless, it's like somebody was happy that you was like down and out, or somebody wants you to be down and out. If you kind of been doing good, you ain't been experiencing no major hardships or nothing like that. We all have our little hiccups and stuff. So if nothing major, you kind of just been coasting. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all good, but it ain't all bad type of energy. It's like you got somebody around you that like they want you to feel like some type of failure, or they want you to feel like some type of castaway. Okay. And I feel like that you're okay though. Yeah, you're okay, you're blessed. Like I said, it ain't all good, it ain't all bad type of energy. This definitely could be somebody that you had some type of spiritual connection with. This could, like I said, this could be a friend or a lover. Okay, because spiritual connection don't always just talk about lovers though, y'all. You can have a spiritual connection with like your best friend. You can even have a spiritual connection with your cousin. You know what I'm saying? That just means y'all real in tune. Y'all tapped in. Possibly could have did like a past life together. Okay. I also was catching myself saying somebody, y'all could have did a bid together. So I don't know. That could be significant. Maybe there's somebody who you could have did a bid with. Okay, or you could have spent like, you could have felt like you spent a lifetime with this person. Okay, but I feel like you're being bailed out of something. For some of y'all as well, you're being bailed out of some type of spiritual connection, because I feel like some type of spiritual connection have become a liability. Okay, or either collective, somebody can look at you as that. So take it how it resonate. Okay. Yeah. For some of y'all though, I'm not picking up that this is your energy, but we're not gonna say that it just can't be. But I'm not picking up that it is. I'm picking up on. We're gonna get into the cards and see, but I'm picking on that this could be somebody around you that you could have had, that you could have thought you had a spiritual connection with. Okay, but come to find out, somebody was a liability. Okay, and I feel like somebody is fucked up. Oh, look, we have right here, because this how I'm reading it, y'all. I just shuffled the cards, and I got two decks right here, and I'm kind of just pulling from the top of the decks. Okay. But yeah, for some of y'all, this could, like I said, it's not always about a lover. Okay, but for some of y'all, it can be, and then for others of y'all, this could definitely be like a jealous family member on your mom's side. Okay, and then look, confirmation. Wow. This could be a jealous family member on your mom's side. Okay. For some of y'all, it could be like a male figure. Take it how it resonate. It could be a male or female, but I don't know. I just heard like a male family member on your mom's side. Um, and this could be somebody that you was real locked in with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had some type of spiritual connection. This was your ace. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody definitely could have started moving real foul. Somebody definitely could have like tried to make you feel like some type of castaway, or somebody could have like been. I'm hearing somebody could have been spreading rumors about somebody, or trying to like get turn people against. Like this could like be a family thing where you got somebody in your family that's trying to turn the other family against you, basically. Okay, they possibly could be trying to look at it and say that you're some type of liability, but I feel like that this person, whoever doing all the mess, okay, whoever's stirring up all the mess, they the real liability. Okay, but the crazy thing is, look at this card, y'all. Hold on, let me put this back in my head. The crazy thing is, look at this card. Not being on good terms is affecting me. So you can have a family member that stirred up all this, family member or a lover, y'all. Take it how it resonates. Because some of y'all, this could be some shit you went through with an old lover, and now you got a new boo. So you're not even thinking about this nigga or thinking about this person. Okay. But I feel like whoever it is for you, I feel like the crazy thing is somebody that stirred up all this bullshit, okay? Tried to treat you like you was a castaway, okay? Somebody also could have even did something to cause something to fail, okay? Something that you was doing could have like been prolonged or even could have been completely ended, okay? Something also could be significant about somebody being homeless with the homeless card here. Okay, or somebody could have been homeless. Either they're homeless currently, or they could have been homeless. Um, but I feel like that confirmation. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe there's somebody who you even let move in with you and live with you before. Okay, for some of y'all. But I feel like the same person, like I was saying, the same person who tried to stir up all this drama and all this chaos and conflict between you and other people is like now they sick. Not being on good terms with you is affecting them. Okay, but I feel like you see right through this person because you are a seer. Okay, for a lot of you all, you could definitely be a seer of this. You can have a very very good discernment. You see right past somebody bullshit. Okay, for some of y'all as well. I don't know if this has something to do with like a sugar daddy. Okay, somebody could have got put out because the sugar daddy won't paying a rent, okay, or something could have went bad with a sugar daddy, okay. But I feel like either way it goes, I feel like you definitely being forewarned about somebody. Somebody definitely could be a liability for some of y'all as well. If this is not a family situation, this could be in regards to like a new lover. This new lover could view you as some type of sugar daddy. So just be mindful, okay? At least make sure you get some sugar. Make sure you get some sugar for the funds or something. Just make sure that it's equal give and take around this motherfucker, okay? Because for some of y'all, you could have a new lover and you could be looking at them like y'all got some type of spiritual connection. But look, spiritual connection. But the whole time, this person looking at you as somebody that can bail them out of situations, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. And I did just kind of post a video of this earlier today. For a lot of you all, you can have different people around you. Family, ex-lovers, possibly current lovers, co-workers, associates, neighbors. You got different people around you where you're being revealed. You're being revealed these people's true intentions, and you're being shown who the liability and who the assets are. And also for a lot of you, you're being revealed who you need to step away from, so that way they can go ahead and get that character development, aka karma. Okay, so check out that other video, y'all, if you're being drawn to, because it's kind of making me think of that. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's get into it. Okay, I hope everybody's feeling well, doing good, and if not, I hope you feel better. Okay, TTG, train to go. Okay, so this could be you. You could be somebody that's trained to go. It ain't in you. I mean, it ain't on you. It's in you type of energy. Okay. And then we have fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. Trying to silence you, the plug. Okay, and then we have 555 changes. Okay, so I feel like there definitely could be. And then we at the bottom of the deck we have RIP, rest in peace, power couple. What's this? The real tea. If bitches could, they would, but they can't. So they talk about the ones that's doing it. Okay. So I feel like there definitely could have been like some type of endings. Okay. You could have been like to consider some type of plug. Maybe I don't know if this is just like a plug in regards to like some type of blessings. You could give somebody like discounts. Maybe you have like a business. Okay. Or something like that. But I feel like you're all like, you expect, this is what I'm getting, y'all. You was the go-to person for a lot of people with the TTT, train to go. People know that if they called you for anything, and for a lot of y'all, I mean anything, literally anything. Motherfucker called you to fight, you pulling up. Motherfucker called you because they run out of gas, you pulling up. Motherfucker called you because they baby need Pampers, you pulling up. Motherfucker called you because they stuck in the middle of the country, okay, trying to chase down some nigga or some bitch. No judgment, you pulling up, okay? You gonna hop on their ass, but nonetheless, you pulling up. Motherfucker didn't have nothing to eat, you pulling up. What y'all want? We at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker needed something to wear for an interview, you pulling up. Motherfuckers needed something to wear for a date night, okay? They need you to do their hair. They ain't got no money, okay? You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker could be trying to save some money, but they really like this person, okay? And plus they ain't been out in a while. Okay, you pulling up, you doing the whole mommy makeover, daddy makeover. You know what I'm saying? You add your razzle dazzle. Plus, you the babysitter. You know what I'm saying? You are. I'm picking up energy of somebody where you are the to go person. Okay, with this TTG, you are the to go person for a group of people. Okay, but I feel like something could be changing about that. Yeah. For a lot of y'all, something could be changing about that. Okay, it ain't the same. Okay, it ain't the same. For some of y'all, there definitely could have been like some type of death or some type of ending. Okay, for some of y'all, this my condolences if you did lose somebody. Okay, for some of y'all, maybe you could have lost somebody close to you that was this energy, this TTG energy, and now you're the next one up. You're the next matriarch. Okay, of the family. And then for some of y'all, maybe it ain't that deep. You probably didn't lose nobody, you know what I'm saying, literally, but people could be losing you. Okay? That's the change. You are putting the end. You are putting the end to being the matriarch or being this trade to go type of energy for a set people. Okay? These could be people because it says fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. And then we have trying to silence you, throat chakra. These could be people that don't like when you speak up. So these could also, for some of y'all as well, even though you was that person to pull up, to show up, you know what I'm saying? You could also be the person where you tell it like it is. Like, yeah, I'm going to come and babysit for you because I know that you need some me time. You know, you've been doing your mommy shit, your daddy shit. So yeah, I'll come through, I'll watch the kids. But bitch, you just went on a date just last weekend with another nigga. Okay, so we like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna slow it down, or you might have to call somebody else. Okay, especially somebody calling you to babysit, and it's always about going on dates, but it's not about them going to work. Okay, if you're dealing with somebody that don't work or don't got a job or don't want to work. Okay, like, okay, I'll watch the kids again this time because I know you need your me time. But bitch, call me to watch the kids when it's about some money. When you need to go bust a move in regards to your stability or your finances, so that way I can stop having to loan you your light bill money, okay, or something like that, okay, or I don't know. Maybe you could be taking. I also just got the example of you taking somebody to pick up their car because they didn't let somebody else use their car. Okay, like I'm gonna come and get you because I know you need your car because you do have to work. I know that you know what I'm saying. You be getting it in. You be working them 12-hour shifts. You gotta, you be on your shit. You take care of them babies. You go to work. But I'm gonna need you to stop giving this nigga your car and then he leaving your shit stranded somewhere, or we having to go tap into a device to look up the tracker and see where the car at, and you having to go pick up your car from this nigga cousin house or where the fuck he at. You know what I'm saying? So you could definitely be somebody where you is pulling up, you gonna show up when it counts, when it matters, but at the same time you gonna talk your shit. Okay, you definitely gonna get it, you gonna set a motherfucker straight. Okay. And I feel like people love that about you. They love it. They love it. It can be a little irritating, but at the same time, motherfucker respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? They respect that shit. Period. Because you the plug around this bitch. It's not like you just handing out, you're not just preaching without bagging it up. Okay? You preaching and you giving out advice in regards to how you would even operate or how you do operate. You actually somebody who walking the walk plus talking the talk. So you can talk this type of shit. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. That's why people they'll listen. They might roll their eyes, suck their teeth, but they gon' listen. They gon' let you talk your shit. And low key, they taking heed to it. Okay? You could definitely be the reason why a lot of people around you are like plugged in. Why they on they shit. Okay? You got a lot of people around you that feed off of you, that are basically motivated by you, that are like encouraged by you. You know what I'm saying? So best believe they listen. They listen, okay? But for some of y'all, that could be coming to an end for somebody in particular that you do this for, okay? Somebody could be trying to like silence you or affect your throat chakra, okay? Maybe you are expressing some type of truth to somebody and it could make them feel some type of way. For some of y'all, this also could be in regards to love, or this could be you, okay? Maybe you dealing with somebody that you interested in on a romantic level that could be trying to like make you feel like you not heard or don't want you to speak up as much or something like that. Let's see what this is about, okay? Oh, damn. We came right out. Virgo, Cancer energy. Okay, so we got the Chariot, the Hermit. Okay, Virgo, Cancer could be significant. TTG, train to go. Okay, so you could be somebody that's you always overcoming obstacles. You're always evolving. You could be somebody who's very spiritually enlightened. Okay, you could be somebody that go within. Like this kind of just confirmation of what I just said. Not only do you talk the talk, but you walk the walk with the Chariot here. You roll the walk. Okay, yeah, you're not just somebody who talk about spiritual things or talk about self-evaluations or talk about enlightenment or going within. You somebody who actually go within. You do your shadow work. Okay, you make sure you check yourself. You make sure that you give advice that you living by or that you will give to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are this trained to go type of energy. Yeah, you like I'm getting like earth angel type of energy. Okay, with the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Temperance here. Okay, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius could be significant. You can have those in your big three. Okay, but you are somebody who's very patient, very practical. You bring a lot of peace to people. Okay, people feel peace when they feel reassured around you. Okay, and they also feel like they can take over the world with the Chariot here. Okay, people know that if they got you in a corner, they know that they gonna go places. Okay, they know that you're not gonna steer them in the wrong direction with the Chariot and the Hermit here. Okay, people really like. People love you, y'all. Whoever you are, collective, you got people around you that love. Oh, this is making me so touched. You got people around you that really do love you. They really respect you, okay? And they feel like that you like an angel, you know what I'm saying, in their life or some type of like I said, matriarch or patriarch. You could be like the matriarch or patriarch of the family. You the go-to person. And I feel like people really do respect you. You know, whether they give you your flowers or not. I'm hoping that they do. Maybe sometimes they do. Maybe something could be ending because they don't. Okay, I'm not even picking up that you probably want flowers or you want to be noticed or known for this. This is just you. Like I said, it ain't no you is in you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get no fuck about no flowers because that's just how you is anyway. That's how you move and groove anyway. But for some of y'all, you could definitely be feeling a little unappreciated. Okay, you can also feel like that. Something that you're saying to somebody could be going one ear and out the other. And it's like, okay, you're not listening to what I'm saying, but then you always calling me when you in some shit type of energy. Okay? That's kind of what I'm getting as well. Let's see. Who is trying to silence you? For some of y'all as well. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. Okay? Let's see what this is first. Fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. What is that? Okay, indecisive. So maybe you could have been indecisive. Okay, so for some of y'all, this is another story that I'm getting. Okay, for some of y'all, you could have had somebody that was in your corner, somebody that was TTG for you. Okay, a Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio. This somebody who didn't play about you. Okay, this somebody who like I'm kind of getting like the plug and the extension type of energy. This was like the extension to your plug. Okay, there's somebody who turned you up. Y'all turned each other up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like something definitely could have ended because maybe somebody was indecisive. Maybe you weren't ready to fall in love. Maybe we have to say fall in love when you're ready, not when you're lonely. Okay, so maybe you was indecisive about somebody at once upon a time. Okay, with the judgment here in the reverse. Also, there could have been like some type of self-doubt. Okay, maybe you felt like, I don't know, maybe you could have doubted yourself or doubted if like this would be the person for you or doubted, oh, you know what I'm getting as well? Maybe you could have had like some type of doubt in regards to if you're actually what this person want and need, like if you can actually meet their standards for some of y'all, okay? So maybe you could have been feeling a little insecure, like damn, this person they train to go, okay, they're successful, they overcome anything thrown their way. There's somebody who's very enlightened. They're very peaceful. Okay, they're This is like I just realized this. The Temperance do talk about soulmate energy. Okay, so you could have felt like somebody like was giving like soulmate type energy, but maybe you wasn't ready. Okay, you wasn't ready to settle down. Okay, or maybe like I said, you could have been second guessing yourself, not knowing if. You could have felt like this person was, everything that you needed and everything that you wanted, but you could have felt a little insecure, like, but damn, am I everything that this person wants? Is what I have to offer, is that going to be enough for this person? Is that going to make this person happy? Type of energy. Okay? Let's get one more on this Judgment here. Oh, yeah. So maybe you could have separated from somebody because you were indecisive, or they could have separated from you because they was indecisive. Y'all take it how it resonate. But I feel like it broke somebody's heart to separate from you, nonetheless. Especially if that is resonating for you, if this is like a situation where it's like love thing. I don't see the Two of Cups out here, but that can be for some of y'all, okay? And then for others of y'all, this can be like people in your family or friends or a community, you know what I'm saying? People that you show up for, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you're being called to separate from these people, okay? Or maybe you could have separated from these people, okay? But now you could be feeling lonely, okay? So maybe you could be in some type of self-doubt on whether or not the separation was warranted. Okay, I feel like if you're second guessing yourself on whether or not you made the right decision to separate from somebody, for a lot of y'all, I feel like you made the right decision, because we have rip here, okay, and then we have trying to silence you, and then we have changes. So I feel like some change was good because somebody was trying to silence you anyway. Somebody wasn't really listening to you. Somebody somebody really didn't like, they don't like you speaking the truth, or there's somebody who wasn't listening and they always did some shit. Okay? And they in some shit. Sometimes people don't be realizing how it's your life. We not gonna dismiss that. It's your life. We all got our own life. But sometimes people be neglecting to accept the fact that sometimes what other people do, especially if this is your family or friends, what they do can affect you. Okay, because like, for example, bitch, you my friend, you my family, whatever. Bitch, if you go to jail because you so dick crazy over some nigga that done had babies and cheated on you, now I gotta go into my savings for me and my kids to bail you out. Because if I don't bail you out and I leave you sitting that bitch, then who you gonna be mad at? Me, right? And shit, I'm probably gonna be mad at myself too, because again, you're my people. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's affecting what the fuck I got going on, bitch. Or even if it's not savings, it could be like, shit, this could be like the last little $1,200 a bitch got in the bank. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get my car fixed. This is like my rent money. Or do I bail my bitch out? Type of energy. Or do I bail my bro out? You know what I'm saying? People don't be considering shit like that. People don't, sometimes, and I don't like, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all, I don't like people like that. I don't like people who always continually put themselves in fucked up situations knowing that they got good people behind them. Because how long do you think somebody's supposed to be good to you and it affects them? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a little selfish. It's a little selfish to be doing things that even you know in your heart of all hearts, with your common sense, you know that you shouldn't be doing. But you gonna do it anyway because you know daddy finna bail you out. Or you know mama gonna come through. Or you know your homegirl gonna come through. Or you know your sister or you know what I'm saying? But bitch, you don't know, you count motherfuckers' pockets. You probably don't, they probably ain't told you everything. Motherfucker probably lost their job and now they living off their savings until they find something. You know what I'm saying? You just really never know what people going through or people got going on. And y'all people, I feel like in this generation, people, and even not just in just generation, just in general, people be very inconsiderate and selfish, thinking that just because somebody is there for them, that they can keep using that as an excuse to do fucked up shit and put themselves in fucked up situation because they know somebody is going to come and bail their ass out. So that could be a situation that somebody definitely could be dealing with, okay? And I feel like if that is a situation where you're being put in situations where you have to bail somebody out to the detriment of maintaining your household or digging into your savings, or now you can't take your vacation, or now you being late on a car payment, or you being late on your rent or on your mortgage, or you know what I'm saying? If it's a detriment to you, I feel like you made the right decision. Okay, especially if this is a reoccurring thing. Now, if there's somebody doing this shit 1 or 2 times, if this your people, this your people. You know, you show up for your people. But if there's somebody doing this shit and it's just like ongoing, like it's always something, every other month is always something, like you did the right thing. Okay. What's this trying to silence your throat chakra? So for some of y'all, this could be a lover that you separated from because you couldn't decide on, and maybe you want to change. Okay, you could want to change that. Okay, let's see, but we gonna get into it. And if for some of y'all, this could be like a family or a friend, and you're like the matriarch or the patriarch of the family, or you just the go-to person, and maybe you could be tired of being the go-to person, because then it's like you plugging everybody else, you pouring into everybody else, but who pouring into you? Type of energy. Where your plug? You everybody else plug, but where your plug at? Type shit. What's this silence you? Trying to silence you. Okay, so this could be a father figure, or this could be an Aries that's trying to silence you. Okay. What's this Emperor energy? Oh, a lot of y'all, this is family. This could be somebody in your family. This could be somebody who likes control. Okay, like I said, for some of y'all, this could be a father figure. This could be somebody that's very authoritative, dominating. Okay, this could be somebody who's very like they're powerful as well. So I don't know if maybe you're kind of going to. It's like I don't know if this like a father. Who is this Emperor energy? How will we know who this is? How will the collective know who this is? Let me see. Let's get some of these. For some of y'all, this could be a father, okay? Like your father, baby father, your father, grandfather. It's somebody in your family that could be either a Virgo or Aries. Who is this Emperor energy? Oh, possibly even a Leo. You could have a Leo trying to silence you, an Aries trying to silence you, a Virgo. It says, beat the odds through numbers, remain humble. This could be somebody that's trying to keep you humble, or that's trying to humble you for all the wrong reasons I just heard. Or this could be, oh, you know what I also just heard as well? This could be somebody who came from humble beginnings. Maybe this is you, collective. Because we did start off with Virgo over here. Now we got Virgo over here, so that's confirmation. Somebody definitely could be a Virgo or got Virgo in their chart. This could be somebody, like I said, they came from humble beginnings, and now you're like this Emperor energy. You're very stable, very practical. It says, I'm ready to settle down. Okay, so now you're ready to settle. So this also could be somebody who's ready to settle down. Or this could be somebody that you wanted to settle down with. Okay. Leo, Virgo, Aries. Paying for spell work. This could be somebody who's paying for spell work, or this could be somebody that you paying for spell work for. Let's get one more. Somebody could think that you praying for silent confidence, never had to do too much. Somebody could think that you paying for spell work because you're in some type of like power position. Okay, because you have some type of stability with the Ten of Pentacles here. Somebody could be paying for either somebody could feel like that somebody's paying for spell work to be in the position that they in, and they trying to silence you, okay? Or somebody could be paying for spell work. If you're not in this Emperor energy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what type of energy you is in. Be real with yourself, okay? But if you're not in this energy, I'm so proud of you. Oh, okay. So somebody could feel like that you paying for that. They proud of you, but they feel like that you doing some type of hokey pokey shit. Okay. And this could be somebody who didn't really want to listen to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Somebody see that you're practical. You're taking control. You could be very grounded, very stable. You're building some type of generational wealth with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay. But you could have people around you that like they didn't really want to listen to you, or they trying to silence you now that you are in this better position. What is this? Let's see. What's up with this Emperor? Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of y'all. There's somebody in your family or your neighborhood. With the Four of Wands here. Somebody wants some type of stability with you. Okay, so somebody wanna build something slowly with you. Okay, so you know what I'm getting, y'all? And then look, collaboration, obsessed. Somebody's obsessed with manifesting you. Okay, so we're not going to make this shit harder than what it is. Look, this basically what it is. Okay, you could have had somebody, you or somebody, taking how it resonates, y'all. Somebody could have been, because somebody could consider you this person, or this could be you. Okay, or take it how it resonates. I'm just finna tell y'all. Look, okay, you could have been somebody. You could have been in somebody's life, and they could have considered you like the plug. Okay, you're very knowledgeable. You had they back. It's like this train to go energy. Somebody could have been indecisive about you. You could have pulled your energy back. Okay, for some of y'all as well, you could have even stopped talking to this person. That's kind of what I'm getting with the trying to silence you. Okay, you could have stopped talking to this person. Okay, you could be somebody, or this person could be somebody that came from humble beginnings. Maybe y'all stop talking. This person, they start, focusing more on their stability, focusing more on their finances, and somebody definitely could have worked their way up into like some type of emperor energy. It's like somebody went from a knight of pentacles, a knight, all the way to an emperor. Okay, and for some of y'all, you can have somebody around you that feel like that you're doing some type of magic. I feel like they delusional, but that's neither here or there, because we're not gonna act like it just don't exist. Okay, if you know a good money spell, send me an email. Okay. Shit, that's the only type of spells I'm trying to do. But somebody definitely could feel like that you could have been paying for some type of spell work in order to build some type of wealth. Okay? Now, moving on. I feel like somebody definitely want to collaborate with you. Somebody could be a little obsessed with wanting to collaborate with you. Okay? For some of y'all as well, somebody could feel like that you're like, if you are this emperor energy and you cut these people off, okay, people who you cut off could feel like that you're like collaborating with like a dark energy or entity to get some type of stability. Okay, so people see you as this person. This is crazy. People see you as this person that's standing in your power. You're like this emperor or emperor. Even if you are a feminine energy, you're coming off as this emperor energy. Emperor with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And you're very stable at this time. You got some type of generational wealth, or you're building some type of generational wealth. Okay, you could have came into like some people feel like you came into some type of unexpected money. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like you just been working and saving. You'll pop out every now and then, but for the most part, you kind of you keeping a low profile and you stacking your coins. And also for some of y'all, you could have invested in something and maybe something just paid off for you. Okay, this like I'm getting energy of somebody who possibly could have went to the casino and you played $50 and you walked out that motherfucker with 10 bands or something like that. Okay, or you could have invested in some type of stock and you end up hitting it big, you know what I'm saying, and you pulled out at the right time or something like that. But I feel like you definitely did work for something. Other people are outside looking in, people who you don't talk to, okay, with the trying to silence you here, y'all don't talk to each other. They don't see the work that you put in. They just feel like that you just came up overnight. Okay, came up overnight to the point where you doing so well and it happened so fast that they feel like that you paying somebody for some type of spell work or some shit, or that you collaborate with the devil. Y'all know, I just heard what that song say. He said, but the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Okay, so I don't know if they motherfuckers think you like selling dope or you doing something like they think you in the streets. This the type of money that you somebody think you sell. They think you got that shit. Okay, they think you with the I just heard also somebody think you with the Illuminati around this bitch. How quick that you're manifesting some type of balance. Okay, how quick that you're manifesting. Wow. How quick that you're adjusting to some type of lifestyle. Motherfuckers feel like that you wow, they feel like that you done teamed up with some type of low vibrational entity. Or I just heard Illuminati. Somebody, and I feel like that's so funny. Shit, that's so funny. But nonetheless, somebody felt like that you done found you a plug, so now you the plug. Okay. So what this got to do with them? What's these changes? What's this? This is starting to be funny now. What's the change? Okay, so we got the Four of Swords. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about giving up generosity. Okay, somebody wants you to give up on something or give up control. Somebody want to. Oh, okay. And then for another you all as well, I'm getting now that you stepped into this Emperor energy, you can have somebody that you separated from that couldn't make a decision about you. They want to make a decision now. Okay, they want to. The changes they want to let go of some type of control. Okay. Somebody want to release the past. Now I feel like somebody, they can make up their mind when it comes to you because they see that you're stable and they see that they can have some type of stability with you. So I don't know if this is genuine or not. We gonna see, but I don't know. I'm getting somebody now. They was indecisive, but now that they see you and standing in your power, they see that you in this Emperor energy with the 10 of Pentacles. Now they wanna, you know what I'm saying? Now motherfucker wanna spin block. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfucker wanna act right. Okay, so somebody wanna release the past. Wow. So should the collective release the past? And for some of y'all, this could be a Virgo, Cancer, or a Sagittarius. Possibly even a Capricorn. Okay? So let's see. What's the advice? Because we're not going to make this shit longer than what it is. Oh, so the advice is no. Well, hold on. No, because this could talk about transformations. Let me see. For some of y'all, it's a no. But let me see. What's the advice? Should the collective spin the block? Or release the past? Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So for some of y'all, somebody have transformed. Somebody has transformed. Especially if this person, they didn't know what they want. Somebody else could have been working on their finances or working on getting their mind right or something. But I feel like some type of changes was made. Somebody also, you know what I'm getting as well? Somebody could have released the past. Somebody could have released like a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or a Virgo or Taurus. Okay, so maybe somebody was indecisive because they didn't want to put you in a third party situation. Okay, but I feel like somebody definitely have made changes. They released the past. Okay, and they want to invest now. Okay, they want to invest. This could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. Okay, a Taurus could want to invest in you. Let me hold on, but how you want to invest with the dope man? Somebody petty. They said, I don't know what you got going, but they see that it's working for you. So now they want to build. They want to build. Somebody want to give and receive. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, this do talk about equal give and take. Okay, so for some of y'all, you may release the past. Okay, you may decide to give and receive with somebody. Okay, let me see. Let's get some of these. For some of y'all, you may decide to give and receive with somebody. I do feel like somebody did. Like, okay, only take this if this resonates. This is very crucial. And look, my air just went off. This means this is hot shit. This is crucial. If you know that somebody didn't move forward with you because there was somebody could have been indecisive because there was a third party situation. Somebody could have been still dealing with an ex. Okay? And let's say if their ex was if y'all got this close where y'all had these conversations, somebody could have been dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, okay, possibly a Virgo or a Taurus. That was their ex. I feel like somebody definitely, remember we had the rip out here. Somebody definitely they over that shit now. Okay, they over it. Congratulations. Okay, that's good. That's huge to be completely over somebody, like genuinely over, because you just don't know how many motherfuckers act like they can't get over a bitch that done dogged them. Like they just like, bitches, you stupid or is you dumb? And I mean, no offense, but that's how it be seeming. Like, bitches finna you crying over this nigga that done fucked your mama, got your cousin pregnant, they done slept with your neighbor, they done fled all the tires on your car, they got you fired. Like, that's rocket science. But everybody is different, you know what I'm saying? So we show people grace. But you would think, you know what I'm saying, some shit wouldn't be rocket science, you know? But hey, everybody do they shit at their pace. But I do feel like something has definitely ended with the devil here. I mean, with the death here. Okay? Somebody definitely could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Okay? And also by me saying that, somebody definitely is obsessed. Okay? We had that energy as well. Somebody's obsessed with trying to come towards you, or somebody's obsessed with trying to figure out how to come towards you because they want to teamwork with you. They want to collaborate with you. They want to build. They want some type of stability. Okay? Somebody, let's get married. Baby, let's get married. Okay? Somebody somebody they smitten. They like you. Okay, they like you a lot. Okay, they can see them. They can see you having the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody want to have plenty kids. They got the money. They feel like you got the money. Okay, they want to put you up in his house. Okay, my whole thing though is don't let them keep you barefoot and pregnant, sis, because this the type of energy they would. Okay, they definitely would, and I don't know. I can dig it because I feel like the house might be nice, the money might be right. So if that's your thing, you might just caught your blessing. Okay, because I'm picking that up with the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Somebody they want a big family. Okay, or this person they could come from a big family, y'all. Okay. But nonetheless, I feel like somebody definitely has ended something. Somebody definitely is over something. Now they want to come towards you. Okay. Somebody feel like that you like they ride or die. Okay. Homie, love, a friend type of energy. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? And I feel like there is for some of y'all, there's going to be some type of equal give and take. Okay. It's only going to be equal give and take if you know that this person, like I said, y'all had this conversation before and they told you that they ain't over their ex. You know what I'm saying? And not too many people gonna be 100. So I feel like somebody that you fucking with, just like how you train to go, they train to go. Okay? They 100. You know what I'm saying? They 100 with this shit. So take this only if that happened. If somebody was 100 with you and they told you like, look, I'm still not done. I'm still not done with my ex. So even if I'm done with the bitch, I still can't stop thinking about her. Okay, I might just double back. I'm getting that Tank song. Okay, Tank. Tank could be significant. Okay, somebody could have a fish tank or some shit like that, or somebody's name could be Tank. But I'm getting that Tank song when she said, I don't want to hurt you, so I'll be the first to say, baby, loving me brings pain. Okay, she said, I got this nigga. If he call, I'm going to run. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody didn't tell you that, if somebody wasn't 100 enough to tell you that, you had to find out they was fucking with their ex by you being all on their page or by you sneaking around, you having to make fake pages, or you know what I'm saying? You seeing them out in public and they shocked, you shocked. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for you. This for people where y'all had this conversation, motherfuckers was honest. They was honest. Okay? With the Hermit here and the Temperance, there's somebody who was honest. They looked you in your eye and they told you like, look, I still, you know what I'm saying? I still got to get over such and such, or I still feel some type of way about such and such. I feel like such and such don't matter no more, y'all. And so this is if you want it. If you want it, just know such and such don't matter no more. Okay? Yeah, this could be somebody that somebody had a child with, or a love child with, or like I said, this somebody who they want a big family. Okay? Be careful, y'all, because when y'all might hook back up, it might be baby dolls coming. For my lesbian lovers, okay? Or for my, you know what I'm saying? Masculine too, okay? But then if you, for my heteros, be careful because you might get a real one, okay? One that actually cries, shit, poop, and yell. And they eventually start talking back, okay? Okay, so wrap it up. For some of y'all, you happily single. Oh, okay. Okay, you happily single. For some of y'all, this could be, like I said, this could be some, for some of y'all, you may tell this person that you don't want no strings attached. You happily single. Okay, we can fuck around. But, yeah, oh, no. For some of y'all, you might be running from this person. Oh. Or maybe this person was running from you. Y'all, take it how it resonates. This could have been somebody that was running from you. They didn't want no strings attached. Somebody they like to be single. They couldn't really get over their ex. So they was dating a lot of people to try to get over their ex, but they didn't want to string you along, or maybe you didn't allow this person to string you along. Okay? But be mindful, y'all. Somebody could end up getting pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, make sure you wrap it up. Okay? And then for some of y'all as well, be careful of somebody like getting you pregnant. Okay, like if you tell this person like, look, I don't want really no strings attached. I like being single. Or could we just move slow? Y'all, if y'all gonna move slow mean using condoms, okay? Because somebody definitely will try to like shoot up the club. Because they want to like tie you down. Somebody want to tie somebody down. Okay, I feel like they definitely proud of you, how far you have came. Okay, somebody admire your strength. Okay, they admire how you was able to build some type of stability. For a lot of you all, you did this on your own. Somebody watched you transform and build some type of stability, build some type of business, or even simply just build yourself up. Okay, into some type of like, just very very respectable, respectable, stable man or woman, and somebody admire that shit about you. And I feel like somebody definitely could be over an ex or over some type of situation. Well, now it's free and clear. They free and clear. They ain't no baggage or nothing. There is no strings attached to nobody. Somebody is actually really single. Actually, somebody want to run to you. That's what I'm getting, y'all. Somebody will, I will run to you. What's that when he hits the song? Somebody want to run to you, okay? Like they want to run and tell you, like, look, I'm over such and such. We is through. I'm single. The divorce is final, okay? And that baby want mine. Look. For some of y'all, that's what somebody gonna come and tell your ass though, low key on some real shit. For somebody, the baby, and then look, I can't make this shit up. Yes, y'all. For somebody, if somebody kind of got caught up in some shit because they wanted to stay and try to like keep a family together or keep their family together, and somebody could have been like, well, I'm pregnant, and then this person went back, that baby ain't theirs, y'all. Look at this shit. Pregnancy, trickery, illusion, phony. It was phony. Somebody even lied about being pregnant, or if they didn't lie about being pregnant, there definitely could have been some baby, okay? But the baby wasn't theirs, G. They free. They single again. Back on the prowl, okay? And now somebody, they like, yep, let me go get her. Let me go get him. That's who I really wanted anyway. You know what I'm saying? So somebody finna come get you, y'all. Okay? But that's the message. Let me know in the comment section, y'all. Oh my God. But I hope you all enjoyed the reading. I hope it was useful or helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.